Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's what you came for.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're here.
Uh-huh.
For that
It's so true.
good stuff.
Yeah, that is one of the hard parts of having a podcast where the theme song is by far the best part of it.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here. And where is here? You're listening to Shoot Dang Radio.
Ooh, where you can find all of your R&B hits.
Also
Up next,
advice.
Reliant K.
Against all odds and counting crows. My name is Quinn Brewer.
My name is Chad Christensen.
And we're so glad you wandered in to our cave in the hills.
You
Please
silly little stranger.
sit down on a stump, have some roast squirrel.
Roast. Yeah. I have a beef stock.
Oh, brewing on in the cast iron
in the cauldron. Kettle? Yeah.
How are you doing?
That's so crazy. No one's ever asked me that before.
That can't be true, right?
No, for real. My entire life, no one's ever really wondered that about me.
I'm so sad for you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna unload all of my thoughts on you now because you're the first. I feel bad because back in the second grade, I once was given a caramel apple, and I had peanuts on it, and I don't like peanuts, and I got really sad.
You didn't? Did you let anyone know that, or?
I cried audibly and visibly cried, and then a mom came up to me and she said, "What's wrong?" And I said,
"Sure." I mean, to me, it sounds like this is your fault. It sounds like this one's on you, actually, factually.
But why is it my fault? They should have.
Because you should have because you were overreacting, and they were being nice to you, and you overreacted.
Yeah, but I don't like peanuts.
Well, you needed to suck it up.
Yeah, but I don't like peanuts.
You're being unreasonable.
I'm not being unreasonable. Peanuts are bad, and they don't belong in apples and or caramel. And now I'm bad because of you. So how about you? How was your week or some dumb crap like that?
My week was it was great.
Oh, how privileged of you, you piece of crap.
I got given a huge barrel of peanuts for Christmas.
If you didn't throw that right back in the face of the person who got it for you, you did it
Here's
wrong.
The truth is, I eat peanuts like I eat them whole, like I eat the shells.
That's what Rachel does too. And
yeah,
I think you guys are both.
About her. She seemed cool.
I think you guys are. I think a horse, genetically a horse.
We're two halves of one horse. Two hearts beat as horse.
As one. As horse. Nice. That's good.
Thank you. What's your shoot and your dang? Your shoot, obviously, the good, and the dang being the bad.
No.
I got it wrong.
The other way around.
You're gonna sit there and tell me I'm on our wrong, cheat sheet. Dude.
Yes, I'll tell you you're wrong.
It is on the sheet right in front of me.
Yeah, we put it on every time because
you're bad for the peanut thing.
No, I'm bad. Okay, fine. I'm bad. That's my shoot. Me, because my character is wrong and my heart is coal.
And peanuts are good.
I never said peanuts are bad. I just said they're not good. So you're a caramel apple.
Okay, so Christmas happened, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For everyone else.
Not for me, because I got buried in the peanut barrel.
Was that the gift was being buried in a peanut barrel?
Yeah. I ascended to
That's a weird gift.
A different plane of existence.
Nice.
And
but the shoot, which is my bad. I don't know what's bad. I just feel I would say probably not. Our Christmas got canceled because my dad got COVID. We talked about this a little bit beforehand, but yeah, he was good. He said it kicked his butt. Or actually, I haven't talked to him since. But from my mom and my brother, they said it kind of kicked his butt a little bit. But He's on the other side now. I believe he tested negative last week or so. But so I'm glad he's okay. Good, I think, is even with that, me and Rachel got to have a nice relaxed Christmas and not like freaking out about it and stuff like that. So that was really nice.
That's so good. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah. How about you?
Me, to shoot the bad. Emily got COVID. My beloved bride. She has been sick. Is sick.
Is it hitting her hard?
Yeah, she's had some pretty bad symptoms. Very flu-like, coughing, a lot of sneezing,
a lot of the night terrors, the extra long fingernails, the screaming,
so long.
and
the Guinness Book of World Records keeps reaching out.
yeah.
But no, she's definitely on the mend. I have been able to test negative multiple times, so it missed me somehow. I've been sleeping in the basement.
Oh yeah,
it's lonely. I'm lonely.
Yeah. Is it a finished basement?
Yeah, it's finished, but the mattress is in the middle of the floor, so I don't know. But yeah, so that's been sad. That's been a bummer, but still was able to have a good holiday season. Just good time to be with family and friends, and get buried in some peanuts. So yeah, it's been really good.
Good stuff. I'm glad. What are you doing? What is it? What does that say? The quality is so bad. Say it's carol singers. Oh, honey, it's carol singers. With any luck, by next year. We had this pre-done before the show. Well, yeah, what were you? You'll be gone. I'll be gone. Yeah. And I'll have a new co-host. Who would be the new co-host? I don't know who would possibly do this for me. But until then, you are just fine. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Quinn. I mean, the carolers. Oh no, my husband found out, and now he's mad, and we're gonna get a divorce.
2 horse speed as hooves. Today we're talking about being a man.
Such a weird transition. But
what does it mean to be a man in today's world?
It means meat. It means throwing axes. It means chugging a few beers and committing a few crimes.
Farting in a bag and watching a pigskin get thrown.
Cheering for your favorite team and then watching your wife accidentally open the bag that you farted in and kept preserved in the freezer. She cries.
We are answering questions about what does it mean to be a man. I couldn't be more excited. We are some of the manliest men I know about. Yeah. I've never been weak or anything. And you?
Yeah, I've asserted my dominance in almost every room I've entered.
Alpha energy.
I think it's very alpha, very alpha. I eat a lot of meat. I don't really eat anything else. I'm on a meat centric diet.
That is true, I think.
Yeah, and that's not by choice. It's just what my doctor told me I had to do.
Yeah. It's because you just don't have enough protein in your diet.
Yes. My body, because it is so alpha, it works through a lot of protein. Yeah. And so to be able to maintain a normal level of muscle, I have to eat extra protein because I'm better than everyone else.
This first question comes from a manly man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give him a manly. Let's call him Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Ugh, Dwayne, do the honors, please, fellow alpha. Read the question for us.
Man, the question is, My hands are so small, unlike my dad, who has big hands. My hand size are exactly like my mom. My age is 20. Is there a solution to make them bigger? I hate the fact that big-handed people have the advantage in everything. Hand gripper, hand wrestling. What are your thoughts? Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's he couldn't be more on the money, you know?
You're so right.
Big hand people always have the advantage.
I think I have above average hands.
Do you?
In their size. Yeah. I don't. That's not based off of any sort of science.
It's based entirely off of opinion.
When I'm at the zoo, they have those little plaques that show like the size of gorilla hands.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger. Mine.
Bigger than the gorilla hands.
Bigger than the gorilla hands. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. I've been what I've been doing is I've been trying to get fatter fingers. I want to get sausage fingers. I just think that's cool.
Yeah.
And so what I've been doing is I've just been doing like windmills with my hands and letting the blood rush to my hands and letting that sit in my hands and stretch out my skin and see if that does anything. Huh.
Blood rush to your hands?
Yeah. Yeah, if you do like windmills, you know what I mean? You just like let all the blood rush flow into your hands because of the centrifugal force.
Is that working?
No, my doctor said I should stop, but I don't believe him.
Yeah. He's right. You shouldn't do that. That's not good for you.
What do you mean that's not good for me?
Oh, man.
Explain to me why having a lot of blood in your hands is bad.
You're obsessed with having blood in your body. We come back to it so often.
Cut 2. I'm in the hospital bed. the heart rate monitor is going. I wake up. What's happening?
Hi, Mr. Dwayne, is it?
Yeah, Dwayne Bonson.
You've been in a terrible accident, Mr. Bonson. When we found you, you were declared dead on the scene. But our paramedics were able to revive you in the ambulance, and you've been in a coma this might come as a bit of a shock, but 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
We never thought you were going to make it. As you put your hand to your forehead, you knock yourself unconscious. You wake back up.
Ugh. Wait. I thought I've been here before.
Yeah, that's
what's going on?
So true. I can't believe you made it through that. What's the last thing you remember, Mr. Bonson?
Well, I remember I went to go wipe my eyes. Pff, hits my head, knocks myself out.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Be careful. Put your hands down.
Okay.
Put your hands down right now, okay?
Yes, sir. Am I under arrest?
I handcuffed them to the bed.
What did I do?
You didn't do anything. What you did do is have small little woman hands.
I'm sensitive about those.
Well,
why would you bring that up?
You don't need to be sensitive anymore, Dwayne.
What do you mean?
Look down.
I look down to see the most massive monkey hands and they have the skin is black like a gorilla's hands, and there's fur on the hands.
Look over, there's a gorilla with the smallest little child's hands, also handcuffed to a hospital bed.
But you did this for me?
He takes out his little tiny baby hands
because they slip right through the handcuffs. They're so small
through the handcuffs, and he does monkey sign language, and he points at you, and then he pretends he's a woman.
I said, no, I'm not a woman.
And he looks.
I know my hands say otherwise.
So confused.
He's
okay.
The monkey starts making a fit because he wants a refund because he wanted women's hands.
The SWAT team runs in and shoots him full of tranquilizer darts. Cut, you're on a operating table and there's a balcony with top surgeons from all over the world staring at your ginormous monkey hands.
Yeah. So, what do you want me to do? Like, just grab things?
Shut up. Here.
You brought me on stage and didn't tell me what to do. I assumed you wanted me to grab things with my hand. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm ruining your presentation. Just go. Go
man.
Ahead.
Well, we weren't quite sure exactly what he was born with the smallest hands we've ever seen. And I don't mean that hyperbolically. We compared his hand size with thousands of other specimens, and they were the smallest, most, I don't know how to quantify this, but feminine-looking hands we've ever seen.
You don't have to keep writing on this detail, man. Keep going.
This poor soul never opened a pickle jar, nay, a jar of jam. Forget about hand wrestling.
Okay, we get it.
Just to really emphasize the point, we brought in his high school bully from Jefferson High. Come on in here, Derek.
Derek, why are you here?
What's up? Girl hand Dwayne.
No, that's not who I am. Now you know I'm not a girl, and I hate that you call me that.
Listen.
I don't know why I'm so offended by this.
Doctors, surgeons, it's an honor to be in front of you today. This guy went tat for tat with every other person in our high school, and he didn't win a single hand wrestling match.
That is true. I did face a lot of the women too, and I lost
every woman. They beat them all.
Yep.
I heard he got beat by a baby once.
No, that was a rumor. It's not even true because I didn't even know we were playing yet.
Well, look at you now, Dwayne. The biggest monkey hands on the block.
I grab his entire face. Hand wrestle me right now for supremacy over what high school did we go to?
Jefferson High.
Jefferson High School.
Okay, man, put me down. 1,
put him
2,
down.
3, 4. I declare a thumb.
There a thumb.
5, 6,
7, 8. Who can keep the rest?
Both his thumbs have been snapped off backwards. The bone is jutting out.
Oh gosh. I didn't see this coming. That makes sense though. This makes sense, and I'm really sorry. I should have thought this through.
You're a monster, man.
Yep,
You're a freak of nature, dude.
Yeah, I didn't realize that this was how this was gonna go. It makes sense though.
You're a beast. You're an absolute beast.
Yeah, if you go up against a beast, your bones are liable to break or viable to break.
Cut. They've put you in the Cincinnati Zoo. A small child falls into.
Can I get more than just bananas in here?
Oh no! I fell into this beast pen. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
I'm just a regular guy.
Except
for my hands.
A SWAT team pulls up with loaded guns pointed right at you. Don't touch the girl.
I'm here to help the kid.
Don't touch the girl. Back away.
I'm not gonna touch the girl. I'm just saying I'm not even a gorilla. And you're speaking to me in English. You're giving me English commands.
He looked at me weird.
No, I didn't. And that's the story of the guy who got new hands. And so the moral of that story is, Quinn, your turn.
Yeah, I mean, what you want to do is swing your hands around like a windmill. Get a lot of blood in there. It'll help grow them big.
Yeah. Swell them up like little blood bags.
Yeah, I would be ashamed to have little baby hands.
No, that's what the moral of the story is.
Oh wait, no, the opposite. No. But I like mine. I like my hands.
The moral of the story is no matter what size hands you are, you're gonna be fine. Because even
what if they're small and look like women hands?
Well, then imagine having too big of hands. Those are bad too, because you get confused
with a monkey.
Yeah.
This next one comes from, well, a confused person, a man to be specific. He asks, are there some feminists, classic, bad start also.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah. I think any question that starts with, are there some feminists?
Yeah.
Are there some feminists who feel like they must be obeyed everywhere they go, even by strangers in public? If so, is this one of the, quotation marks, rights that feminists are fighting for? The right to be obeyed?
I walk up to a Starbucks, and you're a lady also walking up to the Starbucks.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to open the door for you.
What?
I'm not going to do it.
What? Oh, my God. Sir, what are you talking about?
Sorry, do you think that I just have to do this now? Is that what you think?
I'm just trying to get a coffee. Oh, my gosh, you're being so vile.
But that's the thing. First you want coffee, then you want all my rights. Isn't that how that is, lady? Isn't it? I'm not.
What are you talking? Let me inside, please. Would you please?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to put you under citizen's arrest because you're making me have to obey you right now. When this is
you are
insane.
Freaking me out right now. Okay, puts her hand in her purse.
Nope.
You need to get away from me right now.
Nope. You're gonna have to get your hand out of that purse because you think that because you have a hand in a purse that I have to obey you and that you're a woman I have to obey you and this is
Pepper
wrong.
sprays you so good.
Ow.
You are a bad man. And you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want you to obey me. She walks away.
You think you just get to... She thinks she just gets to judge me like that. Women nowadays. Ugh.
Okay.
I walk into the Starbucks and I get in line.
Yeah, next.
Yeah, man, first of all, can I use your bathroom? I need to wash all this pepper spray out of my eyes. This freaking woman did this to me.
Hold on. First of all, I don't like the way you said woman. They're genderless bathrooms, so you can pick anyone. The code is...
Oh my gosh. Genderless bathrooms?
It's just a toilet, sir.
And you're telling me that I have to go in there knowing full well that a woman may or may not have been in there also at some point in the past?
There sure was. I'm positive.
Oh my gosh, why are you keeping track of this stuff? That's what the far liberal left wants you to do. Is they want to keep track and tabs on everything that you're doing. They want me to be a woman. They want you to make me want to obey you. And I'll take a venti iced macchiato.
I'm not giving you coffee.
Fair. Leaves.
Well, Tesla did not take the bait. They did not bite the hook.
They did not.
My heat has been turned off. My electricity has a couple more days. So we're going to try to do another ad.
Yeah.
Pitch.
Yeah. And because we're talking about being a man... manly things, big manly hairy things. We thought we'd target a demographic or a company that doesn't necessarily have this type of demographic.
But I think there could be. There's huge audience appeal. And we're talking about Pinterest, folks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All of our wives are on Pinterest and they're poking and pinning and sticking and they're like doing all that
you understand
stuff.
what Pinterest is.
I really don't. I really don't understand Pinterest at all. But they're doing
all
like
that
a
stuff. Scrapbook for the digital age.
Yeah, it's like that. But a lot of women use it, and I think there's a opportunity for men there too.
Definitely.
Are you looking for ideas for your next porch you build?
Yeah.
Are you looking for your next steak?
Yes. Give me a good steak recipe, please.
On Pinterest, there's a new man mode. The man mode made for men has all your man-made meat, maple wood, and man stuff.
What if I'm looking for maybe an article about how to be more emotionally intelligent?
Then get on the woman side of Pinterest, because this is the man mode.
I'm looking for a Christmas gift for my mom. Is this a good place, or?
Go to the woman side. This is the man mode. You heard me good. It has wood. It has meat. It has hair. It talks about how to smoke a cigar. All the things a man does.
Sorry, I'm looking for maybe an opportunity to better myself this coming year and just like be the best version of myself that I could be. Do you think this is a place I could learn how to do that, or?
That's a great question. Does a better you involve meat, woodworking, jujitsu, fine dining, and a nice whiskey?
I'm actually a recovering alcoholic vegetarian who lives in a metal box.
Then you need to get on the woman side of Pinterest, because this is man mode.
I love it. And I think Pinterest is going to love it too. So
you can contact us at shootdangpodcast@gmail.com. Please just if you want to just send a check.
Send the check, send the cash.
Yeah, you can just take that straight from the podcast, and that'll be yours to use, I guess.
Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad.
Hey.
I got to know you better, want to know your heart. I am love you.
You am love me?
I gotta know.
You gotta know.
Stop interrupting me.
First off.
Yes.
This question is really important to me because this is something. This is one of the first questions I ask anyone when I try and get to know them better. It was one of the first questions that I asked Rachel on our first date.
I think we're gonna have different opinions.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure, but let's see where the question takes us. Let's see where the mood takes us.
Yeah.
Okay. Here it is. Play along at home. Do you believe in ghosts, aliens, or any mythical creatures? This is a good question.
Yes, and no. That's my quick answer. And then we can dive into that a little bit deeper. What do you think?
I think no, yes. Yes?
Oh.
Maybe? No, yes, maybe, I would say. No, yes, maybe. I know you're a big ghost guy.
I'm a big ghost guy.
And you think that... So, okay, I feel like it's tricky because there's a lot of different categories of like sort of levels of ghosts and aliens.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly. So what do you... When you say that you believe in ghosts, what do you mean?
I think... more so than anything, I don't know exactly how it all works. I don't know how it is, but I think there is a spiritual aspect to this world.
Yes, I agree.
And there's something in the midst of that can be construed as ghosts. And maybe it's evil, maybe it's good, maybe it's whatever. I don't know. I've had experience my own personal experience with ghosts in the past, and I think I've talked about that on the podcast. Have I?
Yeah. So like, do you believe in spectral, sort of semi-translucent, transparent forms that glide around and haunt?
Sometimes. I don't know. I think it depends, because I've heard stories of people that go through that.
Because you guys watch a lot of those ghost. You watch a lot of those ghost hunter shows.
I love those ghost hunter shows. I mean, those ones are really funny, though.
Have you ever seen any sort of like stuff on any of those shows that you're like, okay?
No, and that's the thing, is I don't think ghosts are dumb enough to be on TV like that. I think.
I see. Okay, you're saying
and also
TLC isn't going to catch a ghost.
Correct, and also those shows are meant to be like catching viewers and not necessarily actually. I don't think you can just like catch ghosts.
That's what you're saying. The ghost catching isn't their number one priority. It's views first.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I believe in ghosts in any sort of traditional way. I think it feels, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm afraid. Because I do think I am afraid of the idea of ghosts. I think somewhat recently I've had some spooky feelings, some spooky dreams, and dreams. I think I had maybe one of the first sort of like, my closet was ajar at night, and I woke up and I was like, "There's something in there." Yeah, like I couldn't sleep. It was very scary. Yeah. So I think there's something. There's spiritual bad things, but I don't believe in. I don't know, dead people floating around.
Yeah, I don't think they're necessary. I think what it could easily be is like demons taking on the form of something that we assign it on Earth. Is like, so someone got murdered here, and then they take on that form to try and do stuff and bully us.
I think that's fair. Aliens, I definitely do.
Yeah, I think it's just scientifically
probable.
Yeah, and I'm not saying big, bug-eyed green guys with big heads. They could exist, but even the idea of like a single-celled organism is an alien if it doesn't derive from Earth.
I think it's like I do think. Well, I don't know. I think it would be very complicated should we discover life. I'm very excited that James Webb Deep Space Telescope was just successfully launched. You know, who knows? We might be detecting some data that gives rise to something new.
Hasn't there been like? I honestly, I don't know any of the information on this, but wasn't there like right around the end of Trump's
the UFO stuff?
Yeah, like
yeah,
they just said, yeah, UFOs we have them,
right? I mean, did you watch that 60 Minutes thing?
No.
I mean, it was so they basically interviewed all these fighter pilots that had seen them, and they were just like, yeah, I've never seen anything like this in my life. It was this like little like disc thing that was flying around, no propulsion source could be seen. They, turned hundreds of miles an hour on a dime, and then they just like disappeared. I mean, and nobody knows what it is. I don't know. That feels kind of.
Have you watched that Bill Lazar documentary on Netflix too?
No.
Oof. He's like the guy that worked at Area 51.
Oh,
and then
interesting.
Then he, I guess, either quit his job or he got fired or something, and he worked on what he said was UFOs, and like he saw them and interacted with them, and then he told the world, and then like since then like there's been like fires at his house or something, like stuff like that, like his
off this guy.
His birth certificate is gone, and now he can't like prove his existence. Not like prove his existence, but
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Huh. Mythical creatures. I think
you said yes to that.
I think that if there was an ecologically vulnerable species of animal from times past that has made its way into mythos, that I think it's very possible that something could exist. I don't know, like not like fairies, but like, you know, maybe the unicorn, maybe the Loch Ness monster, maybe like I think sea creatures or, you know, Bigfoot. I don't know. I think that kind of stuff, I feel like I'm much more like, yeah, I don't know.
Inclined
and maybe
to believe,
somebody shot Bigfoot in 1970 and they never, I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting... because mythical creatures, I definitely didn't think like Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot or anything. I still don't believe in them. But if there's anyone that I'm more willing to believe in, it's the Loch Ness Monster or whatever. Like, because the water is so mysterious, we don't really know it very well.
I don't know. I feel like it's definitely possible. So yeah, I'd like to think that there's still some creatures out there that we haven't seen, or maybe we did see them and they've sort of passed from memory as time has gone on.
Yeah, and I think more so than anything, this question shows your own level of whimsy. I think your own willingness to believe things that are a little out there, which is interesting. I just think that's an interesting question.
Yeah, I think it's a great question actually. Maybe I'll steal that. I don't think I would die on the hill that there are mythical creatures, but
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I would love for that to be true. So yeah,
it'd be fun.
That'd be great.
Yeah, because if they do exist, they haven't like murdered a bunch of humans or anything, from what we know. So it's like nice.
You never know. Well, cool. I feel closer to you.
I feel closer to you. And with that said, I think that that about wraps it up. We've talked the meat. We've talked the hands. We've talked about feminism. We've talked about
my three great loves.
Things. Yeah.
Well, we just episode 20 just came out today. This will be episode 21. Our podcast can drink.
That's so sweet.
That's very exciting. Well, you know, we're looking forward to maybe hearing some questions from some of you guys. So feel free to write in if you have a topic that you might want us to discuss. Let us know. If any of you would maybe want to be a guest on the show, go ahead and let us know. We would definitely be open to that. We're excited to be making these and getting to talk with each other more. And yeah.
I agree. Well said. And I'm done.
And I'm done. And I hope you have a blessed and abduction-free week, listeners.
Yeah. Deuces, everyone.